Dulce, sweet.
Sweet, good, yeah, candy, candy. When we thought of the name, we thought we wanted something that was fun and festive, feel good vibe, you know, because that's who we are. Who is a part of Dulce UpFront? 3 core members of Dulce UpFront are Abigail Jansen and Tony Carranza and myself.
With our first project, PINCHE, it started in a venue that was a 21 and over venue, so we knew that we wanted to offer more. We got traction with it and ultimately received well by people.
We're actually trying to heal our community through arts and culture. We call ourselves the #rural superstars.
Yeah.
This cannot be done without the support of other folks and organizations in the community like yourself, you know. This event that we just did recently with the International Women's Day, there were 11 collaborators.
Hi, my name's Latrice, and it was inspiring and empowering and letting me know that us as a community, we need to come together and let our voices be heard.
My name is Willie Lopez, and my reason for being here is very simply that it's an opportunity for learning and expanding our knowledge and our cultural intelligence when it comes to activities. And my granddaughter had a great opportunity to come over here today.
There's a lot of thought that goes behind each one of these events, and I think that's really what makes us unique. Healing our community, building a better community, offering things to people that are not usually here in this area, you know, because we know that the Central Valley, Fresno, surrounding towns are, you know, underserved. We are trying to bridge some of the gaps in regards to arts and culture.
It's always a collaborative approach. We can't build community without working in community with other folks. Any type of event we have, we're not going to be re-traumatizing people with the problems that are in our communities. We're going to be uplifting people with the power that we carry and building up upon that power that we carry. And then the arts and cultural piece, which is what really brings people together.
Hello, I'm Jennifer Ellis. I attend Minarets High School. I also attend Fresno City College. And I came here kind of not knowing exactly what's going to go on. I know that they're going to talk about poetry, and I was just blown away. Breathtaking, the way that instead of looking at poetry as something so distant, that you can use it as a different way as activism, and you can learn something from it. In a different way, you can present something. I mean, if we in a classroom setting, a teacher did a poetry way, that would be amazing and more informative, I think. And this is a new way that my generation can take away and teach people.
You know, we have people that come in that are over the age of 80 that go and collaborate with us, and we also have, you know, multi-gendered and multi-sexual environment as well. So you have folks that identify as straight and folks that identify as queer or genderqueer that come into that space, and it's a really beautiful experience for people to have. That it's refreshing.
My name is Janine Nkosi, and I teach in the sociology department at Fresno State. And I attended today's event, and I am super inspired and excited about the strategies that I learned for connecting social issues and connecting education with art and performance. And I fully intend to take the strategies that I learned here today into my classroom in sociology at Fresno State to engage and inspire my students.
As core members, me and Omer have children. We want to have our families involved in these things, and because we've spent a lot of time outside of the Central Valley, that was kind of the norm where, you know, there was these parties or these events, and it was always children prominent or always elders prominent, and we just knew that that format would serve us well doing it here in the Central Valley.
We feel very blessed that we have the opportunity to utilize our talents. We have the capacity to do it, and we have people in the community. It's elders, from elders to youngsters, organized groups, institutions that are rooting. It's like rooting us on, but it's like that we see each other in ourselves, you know, a reflection of each other. And
why events like this need to happen? Honestly, because the community needs it. It benefits not just one particular scene, it benefits all the people, and that's what's really important, is bringing people together, not marginalizing any one group because of age, race, gender. Having community events like this really helps. It's fun, and it's safe, and it's clean. So, you know, I hope more things like this do happen around Fresno, because this city really needs healing, really needs togetherness, and this is a really great start.
It really does bring the community out here, especially with a lot of younger people who have kids. And I know I have a lot of friends who are my age and who have kids, and I ask them like, hey, come out, you know, and usually it's no because they have their kids. And an event like this, they can bring their kids and have a good time, and it's something that really needs to happen more in Fresno.
I think that Dulce UpFront can offer things to the community that most groups may not be able to. With us, we love to saturate every event with so much color, with so much art, and so much culture. And I hope that when people go to our events, they walk away feeling happier and healthier and inspired by the people around them, inspired to better their communities, inspired to put on community events of their own. It's all about the community, it's all about the family.
Indigenous reclamation is something that we are also trying to connect with, while we're also connected to the present, which for us is electronic dance music, social media, the internet world, you know, that kind of stuff. So it makes sense for us to be able to have the opportunity to be able to come into the Central Valley and perform, infusing what their indigenous culture, history, with their also present reality electronic dance music. At this point, it's an alternative to other types of events happening in the community that are for adults that maybe have coming out of their speakers misogynistic, homophobic type of sounds. While we do not have that, we have conscious images projected on the wall.
We've always known that that was important to kind of have a multi-generational approach, because so many people were not doing that here in town. People who are relevant and who are important, they should be, coming through the Central Valley. Programs are going to grow because we're going to have more people to grow them with, and exposing their art to our community. So please check out what we're doing. Come to our events, support in any way you can. And of course, we're all on social media. You can always kind of check in with us with that.